Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Wait, no, stop!
You suck. Ultra Maximus back with another retro review for 31 horror toys in 31 days. And today we're going to rewind it all the way back to 1997 with a Matchbox collectible set. It's the Haunted Hollers Ghoul Bus. Now this is from Matty Collector way back in the day. I don't even know if it was a .com. It might have been a mail-away figure set. They did 3 monster vehicles back in the day, and it was the Ghoul Bus, and there was, what else was there? I know there was a tow truck and some kind of skeleton thing. I don't know, I can't remember. I found this at my local flea market, though, the Emporium 31 on the south side of Indianapolis here. I got it for $5 over at the Southside Toys booth, which is cool if you're on the south side of Indianapolis in Whiteland. Definitely check them out. They are awesome, and they got a booth in the flea market as well, so you can get figures from either one. And, well, it was kind of fun. I haven't seen one of these in hand, so I figured, why not? So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Haunted Hollers in the packaging, and it's very bland. Now, I know a lot of the Matty Collector Matchbox stuff came in these white boxes. I've seen cars, I've seen planes, I've seen construction equipment, and I'm not sure if it just comes in these white boxes like this just to save on packaging, or if they were a mail-away. I kind of feel like this was a mail-away. If you know, leave a comment down below. Now, I'm more of a Hot Wheels guy than I am a Matchbox person, but this is cool. And if you don't know what Matchbox is, it was basically the competitor for Hot Wheels. I think Matchbox came out first, and they used to have the little cars in an actual matchbox, which is why they called them Matchbox. Obviously, this is a bit bigger. There were 3 different ones in this set. Apparently, we got, this one's the Ghoul Bus, which I like. I think that's funny. There's the Drac a bike. Oh, so it's a motorcycle. And then you get the Neck Wrecker. That's the tow truck. And they got a little base. I'm guessing that launches the vehicle, and it comes with some skeletons. So we get some artwork up here. There's really nothing else going on the side of the package. So just kind of a close-up. It says Haunted Hollers, and then there is the Ghoul Bus right there, the Drac bike in the middle with the price tag in the way, and then there's the neck breaker. So yeah, it's got the little mark that says, hey, it's this one here. Back of the package, just got the consumer information for Mattel. Yeah, I don't see a website on here, so I think this predates the interwebs. I know the internet existed in '97, but it wasn't what it is today. Here's some instructions how to launch your Ghoul toy. So there we go. So let's back this up just a little bit. If you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. So yeah, there's the instructions, and that's, well, that's about it for the Haunted Hollers box. Let's go ahead and get the Ghoul Bus out of package and see what we think. So here we have the Ghoul bus out of the packaging, and this is a very interesting set. It really reminds me of my childhood collecting Hot Wheels and the Hot Wheel car collection sets. Like I had the fold-out construction set, and then some of like the Dukes of Hazzard toys that you would put them in like a launcher and launch them over barrels. Those kind of toys, which is very, very cool. Now, the one thing I will say that surprised me, while I expected this to be plastic, I was expecting this to be metal, but it is also plastic. Which is not a bad thing, it was just unexpected. Now, he does come with two little skeletons right here, and then he comes with the launcher, which is very nice. Lots of great detail in the bus itself, which I'll get a close-up. Lots of little skeletons inside, so that's very cool. He's got a very hot rod look going on. So definitely very, very cool. I am digging it. He's got this nice little tombstone up front, and he's got the motor, the rib cage on the top right there, all the little skeletons inside. We got the webbed wheels. I think that's very cool. And then underneath, I don't know how well this is going to show, but he's got like little spider webs and spiders on the undercarriage, which is very nice. So that's definitely cool. And then he's got his little launcher here with the Ghoul bus, which is very cute. It says RRR, reading, writing, and racing. So that's cool, and it's got the teacher's apple core right there. And then lots of detail on this as well. Underneath, it's got two little rubber bands, which still work to this day, which is very nice. So how this gimmick works is you pull this back until it's locked into place, and then you put your school bus in here, and then we're going to launch it over at the back of the stage, and then you just push down right here, and boom, there it goes. Yeah, that's pretty darn cool, and it works. And the nice thing is, if the rubber bands break, you just go get some new rubber bands, and it still works. Pretty ingenious for toy companies back in the 90s. So taking a closer look at the two skeletons that come with the Ghoul bus, these are pretty cool. They're the kind of army men type of characters, very tiny, very basic little skeletons. One has what looks like a tire iron, and the other one, I don't know if it's supposed to be a wrench or if it's just another bone. But they're very cool, just kind of something to throw to the side there. I wish they would have used some of the same brown or gray paint wash that they used on the launcher for these guys. I think that would look cool and would have brought some of the detail of their bones out. You know, I could even go back and put in some black wash myself, but you know, these being vintage figures, I'll probably just leave them the way they are, but they're definitely cool and a nice little add-on to this set. So taking a closer look at the Ghoul bus launcher here, I love this. This is a very nice piece. Love the brown kind of gray wash over the outer portions. The little sticker with the Ghoul bus is very cool. You got this kind of spider thing at the back to launch it. All the detail, the bones and the web and, you know, the skulls look really nice. And it goes around the entire base here, which is very nice. It just, I don't know, this really reminds me of something that we saw in the late 80s to 90s. This was produced in the late 90s, but yeah, very cool. It's even got kind of the cobblestone road on the actual launcher itself, which looks nice. Just overall, it's got a nice, creepy Halloween vibe, and that's a lot of fun. So taking a closer look at the Ghoul bus itself, I love this concept. It's very cool. I love the tombstone on the front there. It says, what does it say? Mr. Beware. That's pretty fun. We get this hot rod engine. The whole thing has kind of a hot rod vibe with the pipes coming off the side. It says Ghoul bus. We get these like little panels on the side, like it's kind of ramshackled together. It's got tail lights, which I really love. All the little skeletons inside the bus, very, very nice. And then we got this rib cage on the top of the school bus, which is very well made, and it kind of goes into the windows, and it's got some nice brown paint wash. The webbing on the tires, very nice. The suspension, it's kind of jacked up in the back, and it kind of leans over to the left a little bit, which is kind of cool. Just overall, it's got a nice kind of Munsters vibe that I'm definitely digging. Very fun and different, and you know, they just don't make toys toys like this today, I don't think, which is a bit of a shame, especially this time of year. This stuff is always fun for a little kid to get their hands on. For comparison, here we have the Ghoul bus next to the Hollywood Rides Ecto-1, and as you can see, Ecto-1's a lot larger. I mean, this was a toy from the 90s, but it's still a pretty good size. It's not like a little tiny car, but it's definitely not the same size of the kind of model type cars we see being released today. So is the Haunted Haulers Ghoul bus by Matchbox something that you want in your horror collection? Well, if you like to collect horror vehicles, this might be something you're after. If you're a Matchbox collector, this could be something that you're after. If you just like kind of fun, nostalgic type of toys, this could be up your alley. You know, this is not something I would normally go out and get myself, but I like the novelty of it, and I do like collecting Hot Wheels, Matchbox toys, vehicle type toys every now and then. And this being Halloween, this definitely fits the bill for me. I didn't pay much for the figure set at all, or vehicle set, I guess, and I wouldn't pay a lot for it. It would be kind of fun to get the other two just to have the full set. It's definitely very Halloween, and if you like vehicles, this might be something you're after. So there it is, the Ghoul bus from Haunted Haulers by Matchbox for 31 horror toys in 31 days!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.